James drives back. Count it and the foul.
All right, people. So it is another edition of the Fifth Officials, and we out here for the Manchester City versus Arsenal game. And we at Kemps Bar. Is it Kemps Bar?
Yeah, this
Kemps Bar in St. James.
We went through
Salazar
this
Street.
argument last time.
Well, yeah.
Kemps.
That's right. It's like Kemps Bar. So you'll find it on the corner of Salazar and
It's Salazar.
I grew up in St. James saying Salazar.
that's not. I need my glasses.
Salazar and
Commoner.
You know what Commoner, right? You're supposed to know this.
He's supposed to know. He's like be a
And
regular.
he's not St. James man.
All right, so
He's a St. James man too.
we're here today from
And he's older than me.
Yeah,
Older with a
older.
capital O.
All right, so what could see what kind of hole this is?
This is a nice rock back kind of hole.
Chill, relax.
No, I ain't talking about that.
What do you mean?
Arsenal.
Is this a
No, there's Arsenal. Yeah, there's Arsenal.
camp? All right,
Arsenal.
there's
Arsenal hole.
Arsenal.
Yeah, there's
Alright, so-
Arsenal hole.
We have a lot of Arsenal fans to talk to, I guess, during the halftime interval.
Hopefully they don't run scared.
Just real quick here, any predictions? I mean, we'll talk about the whole fixtures
Well,
and everything
according-
from yesterday.
Well, according to the
Soon enough.
odds on TT Banter Arena, the bookies are City as outright
Outright
favorites.
favorites.
But
Outright.
yeah, City at home.
Still, the last 3 games, there's only 1 goal score or something
Correct.
in the last 3 games. All that happens,
Outright favorites.
they're giving Arsenal like $4 and something cents to win, you know.
God,
Yeah.
boy, Leverkusen, boy. It's not
What-
Leverkusen
what's he
last
doing?
year. I'm studying how I'm going to lose my bet because Leverkusen and beat Wolfsburg. Anyway,
You just always lose.
all right. Yeah, so
Can't tell you last time you
I'm gonna
win a
s-
bet.
I'm going to check something here.
You check in.
Right.
Come on,
Everything
man.
else
Look
is
at my
here.
thing
All
pending.
right, good. Nice, man. It's a real thing spending.
Anyway.
No, well, I mean, listen, last time your money too, you know.
Yeah, I know you understand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so, don't remember you paid the bill.
In terms of, no, but
Oh, yeah,
actually, I was checking.
We need you to win.
I was
Yeah, yeah,
checking to see
If-
what I bet in this game.
Because you're.
So where you bet?
I don't know because they rushed me off the phone.
No,
So I
we'll
didn't
check
get
that
to
on
see.
next
Well, you could have.
time. You can check
have
that
find
out.
it.
I know. I think
If you wasn't so late,
I bet the
Yeah,
game.
if you
if
came
you wasn't so
when
late,
we said
you
half
could
10,
check it.
it's now quarter to
Oh, yes,
quarter to.
Yeah. But a man had things to do on a Sunday morning, right? But I think I bet this game over 2.5.
You really do that?
Dynamo.
Never lost.
No. Over 1.5 because you get good odds for over 1.5. You get like 138 or something. So I think I'll take that in the combination bet going down.
I hear you.
138. We'll tell you a little more about all the bets available at TT Bet Arena. Predictions for today, fellas, before the game starts.
I could see a draw one on.
You could see Arsenal drawing today with City at
Yeah,
the Etihad.
yeah, I could see
Okay.
it.
Over 1.5 is 3.
With the form that City in right now?
But
The form that Haaland in right now?
Well,
yeah,
they
but
didn't look that good during the week, to tell you the truth.
Correct.
This is Inter Milan.
All right.
Because what going on is when you have a team
Anyway,
that's structured, they will clog up the middle, which is always the problem with any Pep Guardiola side.
Yeah.
And service to Haaland isn't thing. A big thing with this year is if De Bruyne playing or not, and I didn't check the lineup to see because you know De Bruyne was the man with thing right through.
Yeah, what going on with you? You're bleeding or something?
No, I don't know where that come from. It's sticky.
The man full hand get ready, you know.
yeah, boys.
Yeah, we don't know where that comes
That's all true now.
Yeah,
I don't know what's that.
that is
No.
that was something that coming to Arsenal, but
Bleed red.
Hey, you're bleeding red. You don't bleed blue.
where's the prediction? Where's the prediction today? He said draw.
I honestly, I going to one Arsenal.
You think Arsenal will
I
win
think
today?
Arsenal gonna win today.
Serious?
I believe Arsenal gonna win today.
Okay. All right.
2-1.
But the
Two-one,
players,
yeah.
coming out of the tunnel, they're going on to the field. So you have it 2-1 Arsenal, you have it 1-1.
1-1 there. What you have it as?
Well, from an FPL standpoint, I would love for the game to draw 0-0.
Well, I like Haaland to score, honestly, from an FPL side, but
From an English Premier League standpoint,
from a neutral in the game, I see Arsenal scoring.
De Bruyne is not in the team at all.
At all?
At all. No.
I will Arsenal
Right.
have a real good chance
Yeah,
today.
right. Well,
But given the record against, like I said
So that means
in the
Foden
last
started.
episode, I said that
Foden started.
their record against top tier teams.
No, Foden didn't start either.
Their record.
interesting.
All right. No
Sorry.
Foden, no De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Okay, but like I said, because of the record against top tier teams, historically, I
Yeah,
can't
but
pick them to win.
I can't go with historically anymore because
In last few years,
in
they're
the
doing
past,
good.
in the last few years,
in
they
the past
kinda
2
have
years,
been doing good.
you have to give Arsenal their props.
Okay.
On another note, did you see the chaos that ensued with Brighton and Nottingham Forest?
No, and we're going to talk about that during the halftime break, I suppose.
Wow.
So before the end of the episode, we're going to get to that. But we had Kemps Bar, corner Commoner Street and Salazar Street. What is it, Salazar or Salazar?
I know the family name is called Salazar.
So is it Dominica or Dominica?
We'll be back.
You know it does.
I know it as Salazar, brother man.
Yeah.
Right, Salazar.
I don't know where you get Salazar from. Yeah.
Salazar.
If it's a Trinidad, say Salazar.
No.
If it's a European, I'd say Salazar.
If you're from St. James, you say, what's the word?
Salazar.
Salazar.
St. James people.
No, but
if you're not from
it's
St.
only
James.
St. James people is called it.
Alright,
If you're not
be
from
back.
St. James,
And
you
that's
say
why I argue with it.
Salazar.
Salazar.
We'll be back after.
All right, halftime. We also had the first 45 goals between City and Arsenal. Is the fifth officials.
Out.
All right, the Shane here from the fifth officials. We had Kemps Bar and St. James. We're going to talk to the man, Kino. Neutral in this game. What has been a good game so far? Kino, what you thought about the game?
A fair game so far. The decision and the red card that I had one to take, but you know, with us good eye football.
Michael Oliver.
He had to do his work at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I don't think the player was actually kicking away the ball. I think it was an emotion of the actual kick and stuff like that he did it.
I think so too, but the rules is rules. I personally think at the end of the season, the Premier League might have reviewed that rule, but
Yeah.
right now that is the rules. So, but it is what it is.
But overall, what do you think about the standard of football this year in the Premier League?
It's still early in the league, but the standard of football up there.
Up there.
Up there.
You think Arsenal have a chance this year?
Yeah, they have a good chance, but that is the second red card like that. If they keep on going like that, then
Yeah, it is. You make a good point there. I didn't remember that. It is the second red card like that.
so if they keep on going like that, it will be a problem. So
Yeah. So, well, we'll see how the game goes. What's your predictions for the final score? Now that it's 2-1 halftime, but Arsenal down to 10 minutes.
2-1.
2-1?
Yeah, 2-1.
You don't think City will come and take it then?
I don't think so. By City playing good football, Arsenal already are defenders on the field.
I guess it could have been worse if it was a defender went off.
Yeah, correct.
Alright, well-
They are defenders and they will bring on the next one.
All right, well, we'll see what goes on. Shane, let me see what Stefan doing there.
All right, so it's halftime. City versus Arsenal, Etihad. Of course, City at home. They're down 2-1, and Arsenal are man down. I'm here with Glenn. I see Glenn. Well, Glenn, you want to be a big Arsenal fan?
No, well, not really. I'm not really an Arsenal fan. But I come here to support my nephew who is a die-hard Arsenal fan. Let's call him Wenger. I don't know where he get that name from.
Okay.
But he that is the name they give him, and he's a dread Arsenal fan.
So who you is back?
Stefan, you put me on the spot.
No, who is back?
I that Tottenham Hotspur man.
At Tottenham Hotspur, man.
From way back when, in the days of Gab Crooks and Glenn Hoddle and them fellas and them.
All right, so isn't that, and you're wearing an Arsenal jersey?
Right. I come here to support my nephew.
Your nephew buy that jersey for you?
No, I bought this jersey myself.
Well, that's a great test. All right, cool. No problem. No, you're going on. Glenn is a man where he from Arima. No, he live in Arima, but he from Beach. And I know you involved in football too, right?
All my life.
So, how you find the game going? What do you think? The ins and the outs, City, Arsenal, the tactics?
Well, the game playing how a game should be played, right? But Arsenal away from home, they're doing what they have to do. City, but right now I see that they have City kind of push back. They have City kind of push back, and City getting a little problems to come out, and which is well done on Arsenal behalf because they're playing a game that they're looking for points.
Right.
They're looking for points because this game today is about points.
Right. No, well, I mean, this game is really to set the stage going forward to in terms of who will win the roost. So it's a real bragging rights involved here too, from the players' standpoint, the management standpoint, the ownership, the fans, everybody. But let me ask you something. You played football years, so that rule that Trossard get the yellow, the second yellow for that eventually is a red for delaying the player game. What do you think about that rule?
Well, that rule, the rule is the rule. The rule is always the rule. But the bigger picture is the game.
Right.
The game. And sometimes referees make decisions and it has really affect the game for the people who watching the game, the supporters, the spectators, internationally, locally, who watching the game, and these things that screw up a game, and the referee doesn't have I won't say a clue, but discretion is the word.
Discretion is the word. And I mean, you think football reach a stage where we just trying to change the game too much?
Well, rules again will change things, but when you overemphasize the rules, it's cause a problem to the game. And right now, we're going to watch our next half in a game, and we have a problem. But Arsenal now have to come out and play the game to suit,
Right.
to get points.
All right, so Arsenal down to 10 men. They are goal up, which is a plus. All right. One of the worst things you could do against City is lay back and defend. But they might have to do that to a good extent in the second half, as most teams do. That's the mentality when you're a man down. What are you expecting in the second half? You think Arsenal holding on? You think City coming back?
Well, City is City. We know City going to push to get that goal, and if possible, another goal to win the game because they're home, right?
Yeah.
But Arsenal have a role to play in this second half, and if they play the role correct, they will get a point or they will win the game.
All right, so that's it for Glenn, who live in Arima. He's from Beach. He here to support his nephew, who does support Arsenal. So he had an Arsenal jersey, but he does back Tottenham Hotspur, and he here with his son, who's a Manchester City fan. I tell you, you can't make up this shit. All right, it's the fifth officials.
This is Ross here from the fifth officials. We're by Kemps Bar, enjoying the live. You know, we have another Arsenal fan here. What's your name, bro? Nigel is a massive Arsenal fan. Well, so what do you think about the game so far?
Well, never dull as an Arsenal fan. We finally take the lead, but the red card gonna make it very tricky in the second half. I would say, I think the referee was a little trigger happy, but again, our players hadn't know what's going on after Peter Rice. And it was a foul by Trossard, and he did take away the ball, so he kind of put the team under pressure. But
So, as an Arsenal fan, watching the first 45 minutes, excluding that red card, is controversial in the sense of, you know, you're bringing on a side here, you're playing City, it's plenty, you know, for the top of the table clash and thing. So, all I wonder is how you find the first 45 minutes of the game went so far.
But I think we kind of start slow. I mean, Man City kind of pressures had us in our box. They had a lot of chances in the score. I think during the middle of the first half, we kind of grew into the game. We get a little more possession. We get the goal from Calafari. Excellent goal.
That was a beauty.
You know, I think for the first time, we get a little output from Martinelli. We kind of stretching City a little bit. And then we get better and better set piece. Boom, goal. So
Nice, man. Well, I'm happy for you all. So far, as a neutral fan, the game has gone well. It's not going to start back. So, I will take you back to your game. Good luck. Good luck. But from the fifth officials, Ross here, we out.
Yes. All right. So we at the end of the Manchester City Arsenal game. It ended 2-2. Arsenal was up 2-1 at the half, but they were a man down. And then, well, they battle, they fight. And in the last seconds, literally, not minutes, seconds of the game. Literally last play of the game. City with an equalizer. And well, I tell you what, Arsenal fought hard.
I don't give Arsenal less try. They fought hard.
I don't play a good game today. After winning 1-0 down, away from home, coming back to equalize and then take the lead.
Well, as a Chelsea supporter, I love this result.
Yeah. As a Liverpool supporter, I think any supporter of any team
I don't really care.
outside of these two, this is the result that you're watching at all.
Supporter really didn't make a difference.
I don't really care right now.
So the thing is, the first question is, fellas, did this change, did the red card at the end of the first half change this game? Could Arsenal have gone on to win?
If it was 11 versus 11, I think it would have been a different game.
I think so too.
No, City could have win, Arsenal could have win, but it
Correct.
changed the game.
Yeah,
It changed the
game.
game. Arsenal would definitely change the game.
Yeah,
It changed the
change the
style of play.
Correct.
Arsenal went in more defensive. They brought on defenders. They brought on defensive midfielders.
Correct.
They brought on Kelly.
Yeah.
You know,
Lewis Skelly.
Kelly.
I have never heard of that man before, but he was on the pitch, probably came on with just, maybe he blind them.
No.
No,
Don't say
alright.
guide them. Don't say
I don't
guide
know,
them.
I don't
Don't
know.
say
Maybe,
guide them.
I mean, I never, you ever hear about Lewis,
I don't know Skelly or
Miles
Skelly
Lewis
Beck.
Skelly?
I never hear Skelly
Matt-
or Skelly Beck.
Kelly come on in the 93rd minute. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then there's quite
And then there's Jabba telling you,
that's
Kelly came in. That's what I did.
guys, it is Skelly.
I love
Guys,
Kelly.
it starts at the end of your English Premier League career.
yeah.
All right. So the thing is, was the red card justified? We know it changed the game.
To be honest with you, it is part and parcel of the rules. Do I accept it? No. Is it part and parcel of the rules? Yes.
But what is the rule?
The rule is once you kick away the ball
After the referee blew the whistle.
after the referee blows.
But it wasn't
It wasn't
5
no
seconds later.
Yeah, I know, but it's part and parcel of the game now.
Yeah, but all right, like
Do I
what,
agree with it? No.
all right, but like Glenn, who I interviewed earlier during the halftime, he said, look, is the rules, but no, not Glenn, sorry, Derek, my Liverpool partner.
Right.
Not the one that is back foot number one.
No, not that one, not Glenn. Glenn said the rule is the rule, but at the end of the day, I was talking to Derek, another Liverpool fan, and he said, listen, when you was playing football back in the day, the automatic thing is, when you get fouled, you might kick with the ball for your team to set up.
Yeah, to set up to make
Right?
play.
He says, so you're bringing this rule, but you have to understand that it's still in the natural reaction, or it's in the mind of the player as a natural thing to do. But if he had kicked away the ball and it ended up in the stands or off the field, I would have said, well, okay. But you could have seen that wasn't the intention.
But let me ask you something. Right now, when the ball not in play, you get back the time, right? That's what stoppage time for.
Yeah.
What difference it make if you kick it down?
Exactly. I do understand. I do understand. I
I just think it's a
In that time, we said they're going to get back the time.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not like the referee going to break the start the game unless everybody settles. So what difference it making?
It don't make no difference to me. I think it's a stupid rule. I
find the rule as kind of, you could say for the season so far, I think it's about close to 12 players get yellow cards already for it.
But then the second man gets sent off Arsenal.
Yeah.
But it kind of killing the momentum.
No, well, it's killing the momentum because I think in sports on the whole, but we're talking football right now, I think over time, they start to implement too much rules.
So then if they want to go so now, I would not agree with
Everything is a rule now.
I would not agree with what I'm going to say here. But if they do it like that, then why don't they have a clock counting down then? If they want to make it so time constrained.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what makes football good is the unpredictability of the last 2 minutes.
Correct, yeah.
Right? But if you want to make it so time constrained, then just have a clock counting down from 90 when it reach 0-0.
No.
Fuck that.
It's a better ways they could go about doing it than penalizing the player. And like, all right, it's Glenn. This is the point Glenn was making when I interviewed. Glenn said the problem with referees when they make decisions like that in the moment is that they're making a decision based on a sport that most of them never play. So you don't understand what goes on the field, the mentality, what players are, the natural reaction of a player to something.
Yeah.
Even in terms of, all right, I'll bring it back to a couple of the red cards. The Casemiro red card last year, the Curtis Jones red card last year. It's about a natural way that a player will lunge
Now, I think
and follow through.
Yeah,
I think those were red cards.
Right.
My opinion.
But there was a same play last week. The same exact action, everything. But the player didn't give him their card. But
Alright, it come like this. If it's like what Martinez did this week and they gave a red card, I could understand. Because that was total madness. It have
Right.
no,
Yeah.
it have
I would-
no logical thinking towards what he was doing. When he coming stamping in 2 feet.
No, that was not red. That's not red.
No, yeah, what I was saying is,
But he didn't touch the player.
you didn't
but
give it
still.
a red. I could follow the referee saying, I don't want to give it. I could understand. You give it a red, I could understand as well.
Yeah.
Because it absolutely makes no sense.
Okay.
I don't know. I think the game itself is dying with the rules.
With the amount of rules.
Yeah, they're killing the beautiful game.
I wouldn't say killing the game, I just think it's stirring up too much controversy. And the controversy that it's stirring up affecting the results.
So this referee is always in controversy.
Always.
Michael Oliver.
Michael, always.
Okay.
Always.
Michael Oliver, every season he does something like this. He, as somebody was saying earlier, we were talking, he always want to be the star.
Yeah, I think it was
The Tottenham Hotspur fan. Yeah, VJ.
I think he's only at when they talk about it, they're going to mention on Michael Oliver.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the correct decision to give him a second yellow, especially in a game like this. It's
Magnitude
better
of the
you-
game.
It's better than say, hey, that was real crucial.
Give him a warning.
Yeah.
You see,
That was real close.
You see-
But then to sorry to cut you, but then to you have to remember to the referee would see it. Who's a steady player, even when he whistle, and they're very loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't know about City, but yeah.
Nah, it wouldn't.
No, it's equivalent to alright, like NBA last season. I remember in the early part of the NBA, there are a few players being ejected.
Yeah, and it's on them.
Right, very quickly for minor things.
Yeah.
Things that right, correct.
Passion.
And I remember, I think it was Stephen Smith or one of the ESPN commentators, and they were saying that referees fail to understand that the fans in the stands is the most important people in the game because they pay them money and they're paying to see superstars play the sport.
And without them, it have no football.
And it had no commentators.
Nothing.
It have nobody.
And you
And
see-
it had no podcast.
So when you make a decision to eject a player, or in this case, it's your second yellow that beat a red in a game of this magnitude, that gonna have a high viewership from not only the two fan bases, but also the neutral fan base. Right? Just from a global standpoint, from a refereeing standpoint, I would say you have to understand the game to a point from the player's perspective and not just your perspective as a referee dealing with the rules.
Like I said, there should be a blatant play.
Yeah.
If he blatantly the referee blow and he watching the player settle down and then he kick it away, no problem.
No problem.
But not any heat
Not
of
emotion.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I agree with you. Not even 5 seconds pass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was in the flow of the game.
Now what I could say for the league point is it's early in the league still.
Yeah.
This result benefits the two of them. It's very early. I think Arsenal on 11
Benefits everybody, yeah.
and 13.
13, 12, 11. Yeah.
Aston Villa on 12.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken.
So I think this benefits the league. It's early.
Yeah.
If this decision came in like game 36 or 37, would have a lot more repercussions that is going to happen.
That is very true. That's very true.
But what I could say is, overall, I enjoyed the game.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed the game.
It kind of died down a little bit in the first half.
After the first Arsenal goal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it died down.
Right.
You know, they were marking each other. You know, the play died down. But after the second goal,
What you think?
Yeah.
Much like as we was mentioning earlier, Brighton versus Tottenham Forest.
Right, that was another game.
Yeah.
Another game with madness in it, in terms of
Yeah.
red cards or cards on goal.
Personally, I think our blowjob of the week
All
should
right.
be that red card that gives right.
Oh yeah,
All right.
he didn't need to get that.
No.
You could have taken your fall and walk. No, you run up in the referee face. Away again, a second yellow. You go on by the fourth official, rough him up, and then get an next one.
So I don't. So he got double yellow.
Yeah.
And a red.
And a double red.
No,
So a double yellow that turned to a red and then a straight red.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
I don't know what's the consequences
I
for
think
that.
you will get a minimum of 4 to 5 matches.
But Gibbs White, you get the blowjob of the week. All right. And all you feel like the blowjob, boy?
Well, you tell me what's the blowjob. What else?
Nah, I think that was the worst thing this weekend. We didn't see it because it was on the road.
And also, the two managers get red card.
All right.
In that game.
I had a different blowjob, but
We know we'll say.
all right. I just thought that and this has nothing to do with the EPL, but
CPL.
the CPL. I think the wrecking of patrons' vehicles was a big blowjob on the corporation or the authorities' part.
So were they parked in the correct spot?
Because
Yeah, but would they notify?
hold on, if you're the
The gate was
corporation,
open,
the
sorry.
gate was open. Now, if I come from wherever I come from and I see the gate open,
And I say,
and I see cars parked there, I may think it is parking. That is one. Two, from the time you know that you're having a game in the Oval, you know parking going to be an issue, around the Oval, right?
Yeah, correct.
So, if you're thinking proactively from an organizational standpoint to accommodate persons,
Yeah.
because we was in the traffic for the World Cup, going down to Brian Lara, which is a whole calamity by itself.
Yeah.
But you know the cricketers Oval is a big one. Is Knight Riders versus Amazon Warriors is the big clash. You know real people come. The game was sold out days in advance.
Yeah.
You know parking gonna be an issue. So the police, the CPL, the Oval, and the corporation could not come up with a plan to say, well, okay. Because even if you had charged people to park there, they would have paid.
Yeah, you charge a little title. The corporation put 2 men there.
Yeah, and they would have paid.
And they would have paid the title.
Right? But to wreck people, and then they come on the Oval after 12 on a Wednesday, right? Given the spate of crime and everything in the country, amongst other
To
things.
find where their car was.
Then you had to find where your car is. Then you had to go and take out the money. So you had to go to ATM now to withdraw the money, to go down there and pay for that.
Yeah.
And most likely you had to walk or take a taxi because you don't have your vehicle.
After 12 p.m. I get a taxi.
I could put point 3 in there.
Uh-huh.
I forget.
You forget point 3? I just thought was poor organization on the local authorities' part.
I could put point 3 in there.
And you forget.
Yeah, it totally it moved from my brain.
Right,
That might be the blowjob.
I don't know what he was looking for, he stuck up. He got us anywhere, and then he changed it and leave his brain. It's horrible. What I forget the word. Jesus, you forget to.
I'm tired.
If he wait, listen, if he waited as the initial thought process.
Yeah.
All right, whatever he had going.
That was the phrase.
I just thought, I just say, parking is always an issue. You from Tong, you from
I
St.
remember.
James. Go ahead. Before you forget again.
Point 3. You realize the cars are wrecked? Yeah. And the cars that they didn't wreck?
Cedars,
Ring roads, and leave the Benz.
they leave the Benz and the
Leave the
SUV.
Jeep.
Yeah, and they drive straight past them to go down the road. Yeah. So I don't know, between
Like the point 3 though?
I love your point.
Yeah. I'm surprised I forgot.
I like the fellas who do the video too. Let me see what they're going with now. Hey, look, you pass the Mercedes Benz and call him man license split everything.
Yeah, boy.
And they say let me pass the Benz. Let me see what they're going for. They're going for the Tida. And we tell all of that. Watch them, guys want to take it. 4-man vehicle, they're going with the Tida.
So we have to
No wet men in tongue tonight. Alright? But I just thought from an organizational standpoint, because let me tell you why too.
That was sad.
Let me tell you why they're important. They come back to the same red cards, ejections, that kind of thing, and referees, the decisions that referees make, right? Are tiny too.
Yeah.
The patrons experience going to a live event,
Correct.
whether it is sports, concert, or otherwise. Part of your experience is coming and going.
Yeah.
Now I can understand the people that got wrecked by the Savannah.
Yeah.
No, that different.
Even look, for Body Savannah, even if they're concerned because rainfall and on the grounds and no one vehicles on the grounds. Because a man said, well, in all them people, they damage the ground. I said, so the wrecker going in and out of movie vehicles and doing the damage too. I said, well, what they could I do? Like in the savannah. Here's how army fit. You know, how all kind of thing going on in the savannah. And people will be parking in the savannah, don't be no issue. So, okay, make it a parking, right? If you don't want to use Nelson Mandela, and use a shuttle service. And then shuttle people across the, because on Thursday I went to work out.
You see, that is CPL fault.
I wouldn't say, no, you can't say CPL.
No, if you're doing that, CPL
I think it's a combination
of
everybody.
Because the CPL cannot initiate anything without the local authorities.
I cannot give the Oval any fault because CPL rents from the Oval. And the Oval has nothing to do with anything.
CPL on the road supposed to have a part to play in where parking is. Just as in any event where there's a fest, a show, anything, they say parking is X. CPL don't ever do that. But whether it's Brian Lara, they don't ever do that.
Then we have to find out how it goes, because you have the CPL, you have the local authorities, which is the TTPS and the Port of Spain City Corporation, who in charge of Nelson Mandela. The fee to rent Nelson Mandela for a sporting event is $2,000. I know that because I went in and I asked because I was going to try to
I can understand what you're saying with the authorities should have more leniency. But as I'm saying, when you in charge of the wrecking service and the authorities, and nobody came to you to get approval to park there.
Right, no, what I was saying is a combination of things. Like next thing.
No, I don't know.
No, it is padlock. There's padlock there.
But listen, honestly, the way Trinidad is, we gotta be real.
Yeah.
It have men will go and cut our locks and charge men at $20
and then they take your money and bust
I would not be surprised if that is what went here. Because that goes on everywhere in Trinidad.
All in all, you have to think about the patrons' experience, because you have to remember, people might have been coming from Guyana or other parts of the Caribbean to come to the Oval to watch a game, and they may have taken out a rental, or they might have wherever, and then they may not know the area. So now they come and now they don't know people what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, but as the TTPS will say, ignorance is not an excuse.
All right, no problem. All right. So, outside of that, it was a good week for sport. Remember, people, if you're looking to place your bets on sport, check out ttbetarena.com. Go to the website, call the number, the contact number, in the ad, which we're going to see in just a little bit. And remember, call them, set up your account. That's all you need to do. You need to call TT Bet Arena, set up the account. Once you put your money in the account, you then go to the site. They will give you your password, everything. You go up on the site. I'm on the site right now. I have a bet going right now. I bet $80 and I stand to win $2,900. About 4 more games to go.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, so it's that time now on the 5th officials for the TT Bet Arena Power Play of the Week. This is a segment where we encourage you to go to ttbetarena.com, set up your account, and start betting.
We're going to give you some tips here.
So what we're going to do in the power play is we each going to pick a game that we think we have the winning result.
Yeah.
You could pick and put other games with it. You could just pick the 3. You play all you want. You bet your money. But we just giving you our picks, right? We start with Shane.
I think in the Arsenal game, you could give Arsenal to win and over 1.5 goals. I think you could play the 2 of them in a combination bet going into what you're all going to say now. Because I think Arsenal are going to win and I think they're going to score more than 1 goal.
Okay, so you're saying Arsenal over
1.5.
Arsenal to win over 1.5.
Yeah.
Yes, Ross.
I go in with Forest Fulham. I say over 1.5.
Right.
Because this game Forest at home. Fulham playing the football is scoring, but Forest without their big man, Gibbs White. So I believe
They'll have some goals.
they have goals in it. So over 1.5 in our game.
Over 1.5 in that game. All right, I go in Newcastle, Manchester City. Newcastle and Manchester City. And I saying, I'm keeping it simple. I go in both teams to score. All right, that's another bet that you could play. Both teams to score. So Newcastle, Man City, both teams to score. Arsenal to win and over 1.5, which means they had to score more than one goal.
Yeah.
And Ross saying Fulham and Nottingham Forest over 1.5, meaning more than one goal at a score in the game.
And it doesn't matter who wins when you bet over 1.5 like Ross said.
The result don't matter. Once the goals,
Once it has more than
you don't really bet.
Yeah.
You understand? You really matter wait till the end of the game to finish. You could go and cash in. All right? So, and if you're betting online, your money going to register before the game is over. Once you
win,
once you win the bet. All right? So that's the TG Bet Arena power play. And take those picks and see if you make a profit on it today. And check out ttbetarena.com for more information and to start your account. All right, so in wrapping up this week on the 50 officials, first thing we want to do is we want to big up Kemps Bar for accommodating us, the Arsenal fans.
they're ain't too sad, but they're happy.
You know,
It's very hard to be leading up to the 96 minutes.
listen, hold on.
Sorry, draw.
All you know, Arsenal fans is the easiest fans to please. A last minute goal like that would have devastate you as a Chelsea fan, you as a Manchester United fan, yourself as a Liverpool fan. But Arsenal fans right now, it probably have a party in the streets. All right, the bars pumping, they're celebrating this like a win, and they're saying, woo, we dodge a bullet, boy. We do good. We was down 10 men.
But
we fight them.
They did well.
10 men.
Yeah, they
All
get
right? So Arsenal fans very contented.
Let me go.
Hence the reason why plenty of them still in the bar. All right, City versus Newcastle, like I said, both teams to score, and I think that game could draw.
I think City.
Yeah, I think City is going to run over.
Okay, but hold on. Before you say City gonna run them over, no De Bruyne possible, no Rodri.
Yeah, but they look good without them today.
Yeah, correct.
Attacking right.
I find it that's looking at nevertheless.
What I'm telling you is Newcastle not looking good.
Correct.
Well, we'll see how the rest of the game at home.
Well, we'll see. Isaac is not the most fit right now, and Callum Wilson, who wants to go to them.
We will see. I think they could pull out a draw. All right, and it's an early morning fixture too.
I agree with that 3-0.
I went 3-1.
Yeah, I agree with 3-0.
Arsenal, Leicester.
All right, Arsenal, Leicester. I think Arsenal go rum them back at home against Leicester.
Yeah.
No.
I'll go 2-0.
I'll go 2-0.
I'll go 2-0.
4-0.
2-0. No. Actually, I bet this game over 2.5. I can't say 2-0. No.
So 3.
Yeah, I would say 3-0. All right, yeah, just because I want to win my bet too.
Brentford,
all right, this is gonna be a tough one to call.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tricky game.
All right.
No Wisa,
but Mr. Man score again this week.
Mbemo.
Yeah, Mbemo score again.
West Ham starting to pull it together at all?
No, not really.
I will go with Brentford 1-0.
Yeah, I could see that. By going 1-1.
After West Ham performance versus Chelsea.
Yeah, I think I will go 2-1 Brentford.
I said 1-1.
All right. Chelsea Brighton.
This could be a tricky face. This could be a good game.
This game got enough 3-all.
But Chelsea and especially Nicholas Jackson is beginning to find the form.
Yeah, boy.
The coach came out and he established who's the left wingers, who's the right wingers, and who's the forward.
That's what happened in FPL.
So I think I think Chelsea gonna win this game 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I think Chelsea win the game maybe 3-1. I think Jackson.
Chelsea win.
Yeah, I think Jackson and Palmer will have a big part to play.
Interestingly enough,
Points on the board.
Interestingly enough, for all the bad that Jackson have been playing over the past 2 seasons, the only person have more goals than him in the Premier League is Haaland.
Yeah. See?
You understand?
But that's just to show how much he shows away.
He just show away more than he score.
So you like Nunes?
Nah, he just scores still.
Nah.
Right?
Although he scored a beauty this weekend.
I can't call.
All right.
No, you said 3-1, brother.
No, I said 3-1.
You said
3-1.
3-1. I said
3-1.
I said 3-1.
3-1.
All I am saying is, I don't know what is going from me, but I think Chelsea will.
All right. Next game. I don't know what you think about this one. They finally got a point on the board against Leicester. It cost me money, but nevertheless, Everton, Crystal Palace.
I win Palace 2-1.
Yeah, I go for a Palace win. I think 1-0.
Surprisingly, I'm going against the grain here. I think Everton at home,
They've been scoring goals.
1-0.
Yeah.
Everton 1-0. Nottingham Forest Fulham.
1-1.
You say 1-0? I say 2-1 Fulham.
I'm going for you 1-0 as well.
You win 1-0? All right. Boy, Wolves and Liverpool, the 12-30 game.
Rabba. You're gonna get Salah, gonna get grabbed.
Is he going to grab Diaz?
You know, we talk about that the other day, though. Him grabbing the
We'll see.
But I'm going with Liverpool.
I'm Liverpool winning 3.
Yeah. Like to say the next side scoring, but
Well, Wolves' last 2 games has been scoring.
Yeah, but not against Liverpool.
Last game, although you all kept a clean sheet, the side weren't supposed to score here. It wasn't looking as good as the first 3 games that they played.
was supposed to and scoring is
No, but what I'm saying is, they definitely didn't look as good as
You
they
think
looked in the last
Bournemouth looked like they was going to score?
Bournemouth didn't score back because of that offside.
But that's why offside is part of the
No, but Salah had a lot of saves.
Yeah, and he saved. That's what he's supposed to do.
There you are.
But that's why we get a clean sheet. When the keeper save, that's why.
I still think
When the keeper is saved, but him can't go
I still think Matthias Cunha in form, and he'll get at least
So
one
you
chance.
say in 3-1 was your score?
Easily, and you could listen. You could take this to the bank. You could take this to the bank.
To take it straight to City better, you know.
2-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, I go into them as well.
All right. Ipswich and Aston Villa. This should be an interesting one.
Villa 3-0.
You're saying 3-0?
Villa in real form.
Yeah, they're in real form.
Yeah, but they consider a lot of goals.
Right. If it's one goal they concede,
The last game to the game before they come from behind.
the last game of the Champions League they win 3-0.
No, not the Champions League. The last league game.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
They keep coming from behind.
Well, they play Wolves, so it's still very good.
Or maybe they should buy that player.
It wouldn't be them.
So, all right.
3-0.
Ipswich at home.
I go for a Villa win. A minimum 2-0.
I say 2-1. I think Ipswich scores.
United Spurs. Let's see this game drawing one.
I need a Panadol.
You need one? I need one.
I go see this game drawing one.
I see more than 2 goals in this game.
I see one.
Nice.
I go for 2-1 United.
Obviously.
I am going very high on the Richter scale here.
Because Tottenham United has always been a highest scoring game.
I'm going 3-2.
Same.
Manchester United.
3-2.
As much as I hate to say it. Yes.
Last games were 2-all. Spurs won 2-0. Then 2-all. United won 2-0. Last 4 games.
I think 3-2.
3-2.
So United.
All right. Let's go.
And I think with that, Ten Hag breathes a little room. You have a little breathing room to keep his job. Final game, Bournemouth and Southampton.
You know, I feel like Southampton going to win this game.
Southampton was leading
Bournemouth,
right through.
I feel like Southampton going to win our
Southampton lead Ipswich right through yesterday until the dying moments.
Yeah, I think 1-0 Southampton.
You saying 1-0 Southampton
Aye.
against Bournemouth?
Yeah.
I think there's an easy run. I think Bournemouth will win this game 3-0.
Nah.
Bournemouth
I
at
don't agree with
home.
that. I don't agree with that.
I think Bournemouth win this game 3-0. 3-0. I think Semedo put points on the board for me. Oh God, and you know.
Semeao.
That's not. Let me
Semea.
tell you what my player name is. It's not Semedo. Semenyo.
Yeah. Right.
Get him man name. I put some respect. You call him man Semedo. But that's until I
go with that 2-1 to Bournemouth.
All right. So yeah,
Was good this week?
yeah, it was
Nice
good.
football.
I don't know. Well, what will be another pilsner before a pack-up show?
Eddie Pat.
But we also have some footage that you can check out. We were down at the Drift Game stream.
Yeah, boy.
Ross wasn't able to make it, but Shane and I were there. And we will have that footage uploaded to the Fifth Officials YouTube channel. You can check for some of the highlights on Instagram as well and TikTok. Drift Game stream was right up. Yeah, real good.
It looks so bad, jealous.
Yeah, it was good. All right, so you're going to get that footage and see what Drift Game stream was like. But for now, we wrap things up for the Fifth Officials. We want to thank Kemps Bar again. And remember, if you want to have us at your bar for any game week or any sporting event, make sure and call 478-9899. That's 478-9899. You could WhatsApp that number, you could call it. And, you know, you have a bar. We come in any part of Trinidad.
Anyway, it don't matter.
And if you pay for the tickets for the flight to Tobago, we will come to Tobago as well. All right?
Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, but if you're booking us for Tobago, you have to book us from the Friday.
Yeah.
The flight will be the Friday, coming up, going up, and on the Sunday, coming back down.
That's my thought this Sunday.
Just letting you know. All right. So, we don't know Ross for me.
It was nice.
It was nice. But until next time, it's the Fifth Officials, and remember, it's modern sports.